Revelation 15 shows a group of believers standing on the sea of glass in heaven. They are alive, victorious, and singing the song of Moses and the Lamb. The Bible says they beat the beast, refused his image, rejected the mark, overcame his number. These people didn't hide, they didn't bow down, and they didn't die in the process. They overcame, and then suddenly they're in heaven. But here's the part most people miss. This scene happens before the seven angels pour out God's wrath. That means these believers are taken to heaven after facing the Antichrist, but before the wrath of God begins. Now watch how this destroys two popular ideas. 1. It cannot be pre-trib. Pre-trib teaches believers leave before the Antichrist ever shows up. But Revelation 15 shows believers who already faced him and defeated him. You can't overcome someone you never met. 2. It cannot be post-trib. Post-trib teaches the rapture happens after all of God's wrath is poured out. But in Revelation 15, these believers are already in heaven before the wrath begins. You can't be in heaven before the vials if your rapture happens after the vials. So what does this mean? The Bible shows believers going through the persecution of the Antichrist, but not through the wrath of God. They face the beast. They refuse the mark. They stand firm. And then God takes them out right before the hammer falls. Jesus said the same thing. After the tribulation of those days, they shall see the Son of Man coming. Matthew 24:29-31. What tribulation? The Antichrist persecution, not God's wrath. In the simplest terms, pre-trib is too early, post-trib is too late. Revelation 15 shows a rapture right on time, after the Antichrist, before the wrath. That's why these believers are called overcomers. They didn't run from the beast. They didn't bow to the beast. They beat him, and God brought them home.